Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Tabi pun, I'm Pintar Alatas. I'm from 6th semester Tadris Bahasa Inggris Win Fatmawati Soekarno Bengkulu. In this video, I will explain about the definition of action research method, the purpose of action research method, and the last one I will explain the law of action research, and then I will give you example when you start a review journal. Okay, the first one I will explain the action research method is a research method used to test, develop, finding, and creating new action, so that if these action are implemented inward, the process of carrying out work will be rather faster, and the result will be more numerous and of better quality education. And the purpose of action research: improving teacher teaching patterns, improving student behavior, improve learning practice, changing the teacher's framework in teaching so that there is an increase in teacher professional service. And the last one, the law of action research, education staff law number 20 of 2003, chapter 11, educator and education staff article, especially 39, educational staff are tasked with carrying out administration, management, development, supervision, and technical service to support the educational process in educational units. Okay, the last one, I will give you example. When you start a review journal, you don't need to read by per page of the journal, but you can read and understand the abstract of the journal. Okay, the last one, I will give you example about a review or journal with title increasing the student motivation in reading English materials through task-based learning or TBL strategy, a classroom action research at the first year student of SMP Dirgantara Makassar. The research methodology in this journal. The type of this research was classroom action research. It was done in 4 steps, namely planning, action, observation, evaluation, and reflection. There are 2 variables in this research. The first variable was independent variable, and the second variable was dependent variable. The independent variable of this research is the issue of TBL strategy in teaching reading. TBL strategy was to motivate students in reading English materials. Dependent variable in this research is the increase of student intrinsic and extrinsic motivation in reading English material. And the data collection was done by using a questionnaire and observation sheet. Questionnaire consists of 20 items or 10 or for each type of motivation. It was used to find out the student motivation related to their thinking, feeling, and opinion toward application of TBL strategy in the classroom. In this research methodology, which was conducted to cycle, and each cycle consists of 4 meetings. It employed students cycle to test result 3.227, which increased 21.85% from the cycle 1 main score 2.69. It was highly increased from diagnostic test. The test mean score 2.26. And the last one, conclusion this journal, the student motivation category in cycle 2 indicate that in the last one, the conclusion in this journal, the student motivation category in cycle, ulang lagi. The last one, the conclusion this journal, the student motivation category in cycle 2 indicate that the last one, the conclusion this journal and the finding in this research, the research finding indicate that using TBL could encourage the student intrinsic and extrinsic motivation in reading English materials. It was proved by the student mean score in cycle 2 test result 3.26, which encouraged 20.85% from the cycle 1 main score 2.69. It was highly increased from diagnostic test main score 2.26. Conclusion. The conclusion this journal is the student motivation category in cycle 2 indicate that it had met the research target, namely 16 students are motivated, 7 students are strongly motivated and considered to be successful criteria in increasing the student motivation in reading English material.